Today I'm going to conduct a simulation of my first staff meeting as principal. Because we are on spring break this week, this simulation that I am presenting will not involve any participants. During the first part of my simulation, I will introduce myself to the staff and share with them my beliefs about education, and I will share with them my vision for the school. Since there are no participants involved in this simulation, the second portion of my staff meeting will consist of a detailed description of the activities I have designed for staff in order to start the process of creating a shared vision. I want to give you some background information about the school I have been hired to be the principal of. It is an urban middle school consisting of about 450 7th and 8th graders. 85% of them are African American, 10% are Caucasian, and 5% are Hispanic. There are approximately 55 staff members, 95% are Caucasian, 5% are African American. 95% of the student population receives free and reduced lunch. The school has had 3 principals in the last 6 years, and I am the 4th one. Good morning, staff. My name is Wanda Griffin, and I am your new principal. I have taught 8th grade math in this school district for 15 years, and I have been a middle school assistant principal for 2 years. So as you can see, all my experience has been in middle school. I hope you have had a restful and pleasant summer, and I also hope that you have enjoyed the breakfast this morning. I have read over the school vision, and I would like to take this time to share with you my beliefs and my vision. I believe as principal, it is my job to help the school become better by helping it to become more effective. I believe the most important step in developing a more effective school is to describe the school as it is right now. I believe the next important step is to identify where you want to go in relation to where you are. This is key to identifying those areas where improvement or change is needed. Yogi Berra once said, "If you don't know where you are going, you probably aren't going to get there." My vision for this school is for this school to become a place where all students are successful. I believe that the important and integral parts of creating a school where all students are successful are creating a shared vision, creating a positive school climate, encouraging parent and community involvement, maintaining effective teachers and an effective standard-based curriculum, and visionary leadership. First of all, creating a shared vision. There must be collaboration between the community, the teachers, the parents, and the school leaders in order to begin the process of creating a school where all students are successful. Parents, community members, teachers, and school teachers are all stakeholders. They must work together to create the shared vision for the school. The process of creating a shared vision must involve all the stakeholders to have a voice in what the future of the school should look like. It is a process that puts into words what the stakeholders' desired and preferred future should be for the school. The process begins with the stakeholders individually defining what their ideal school looks like, and then collaboratively combining their vision of an ideal school to create one vision of an ideal school that all the stakeholders take ownership of. Research has proven that a shared vision will create the foundation for student achievement. School climate. The school climate is more commonly known as the school learning environment or the school culture, and it is defined as the quality and character of school life. The school climate is reflected in the norms, goals, values, and interpersonal relationships, teaching, learning and leadership practices, and organizational structures found within the school. I believe that the stakeholders must deliberately and collaboratively create the school climate. This process involves collaboration among the stakeholders to assess what the current climate of the school is. Next, the stakeholders must formulate a plan to close the gap between the two. I believe the school climate has a major impact on students' knowledge and skills for success in school, work, and even in their personal lives outside of school. Parent community involvement. In regards to encouraging parent and community involvement, I believe it is an important part of my job as school leader to build a strong relationship between the school, the families of our students, and the larger community. I believe that a strong relationship between these three parties will help to ensure that all students are successful. Studies on parent and community involvement have shown that the degree to which parents and community members show interest in students receiving a high quality education is directly related to the degree to which students aspire to become successful in school. Communication between schools and families is important, and I will encourage parents to communicate with us by consistently communicating with them, verbally, through newsletters, electronically, and through having an open door policy. In all communications I have with parents, I will emphasize how important it is for parents to communicate messages to children about the importance of school, and hopefully parents will communicate this same message to their children. In order to help teachers better work with parents and parents with their children, I will provide ongoing professional development opportunities for teachers and training for parents that will mirror each other and have the same end in mind, which is children's academic success. I will also encourage both teachers and parents to become leaders and mentors, because research has shown that as leadership and mentorship programs increase within the school, so does student achievement. I believe that learning is no longer restricted to what goes on within the school walls. I believe that schools must have positive connections and relationships with their surrounding communities if they are to be effective and if students are going to be successful. My input in regards to maintaining an effective curriculum is specifically related to the implementation of it at the school level, since the curriculum for each subject is chosen at the district level. As school leader, my job is to ensure that the curriculum is being implemented correctly so that it will be effective. I will do this by collaborating with teachers and observing students' interaction with the curriculum. I will provide ongoing professional development for teachers, and I will encourage teachers to enhance the curriculum when they feel it is necessary to reach the goal of all students being successful. I believe that effective teachers are teachers who self-assess their own teaching. Teacher self-assessment allows each teacher to evaluate their own current strengths and weaknesses. And once your strengths and weaknesses are assessed, a plan of action can be formulated to strengthen the weak areas. I will help teachers to strengthen their weak areas by providing professional development specific to the weak areas, and I will allow teachers opportunities to observe other teachers. I will also acknowledge and recognize teachers for their strengths. I will support all teachers by consistently observing their classrooms in a collaborative nature, not an evaluative one. I will provide timely feedback. I will provide modeling for teachers when needed, and I will provide ongoing professional development opportunities. I believe that the more you improve, the more your students will benefit. Although it is extremely difficult to critique one's own strengths and weaknesses, it is one of the single most important evaluations that a teacher can complete. I will work with staff to create the type of working conditions that support effective teaching. I believe that teachers need to be able to meet together to plan instruction. I believe that professional development topics should be driven by student data. I believe that teachers must have adequate supplies and high-quality curricular materials. I will make sure that teachers have reliable, regular data to make instructional decisions, and that teachers have and use common planning time to focus on instruction, and that teachers receive supplies and curriculum material in a timely manner. Research has proven that the most important school-based factor influencing student achievement is the quality of their teachers and their school leaders. You, the teachers, are the people that are responsible for the instruction that students receive. It is my job as school leader to set high expectations for teachers and make sure that the instruction that is being delivered is standard-based and effective. We together are fundamental to achieving my vision of a school where all students are successful. As far as visionary leadership, visionary leaders are leaders of change. They do not try to change things by themselves. They depend on the input of all and believe that their input is important. I believe that I am a visionary leader because I believe that the purpose of schools is to meet the academic needs of students. I am an effective communicator and listener. I have a vision of a school where all students are successful. I feel that it is my job to facilitate the creation of a shared vision among the teachers, parents, and the community. I believe that creating a shared vision provides meaning and purpose for the school community to actively participate in completing the job of ensuring school success for all students. I believe that I am a visionary leader because visionary leaders begin the process of school change with a personal vision with the intent of setting the groundwork for the school community to create a shared vision. It is my sincere hope that the communication of my vision is such that it empowers the whole community to become involved in creating a school vision that involves creating a school where all students are successful. Staff, we will now take a 10-minute break. When you come back, we will complete an activity to help us get started with creating a shared vision. I will now describe the activity that I have designed for staff to participate in order to start the process of creating a shared vision. This activity is designed to identify the school's core beliefs. To begin the activity, I will ask the staff members to split up into groups of 4 or 5 people. I will ask each group to pick a recorder to write the group's responses, a reporter to share out the group's findings, a facilitator to keep the group focused on the assigned task, and a timekeeper to make sure they are finished in a given time frame. I will give each group chart paper, colored pencils, markers, pencils, lined paper, and a paper with the following statements to complete. I believe that an effective school is one that an effective classroom is one in which a good teacher is one who a successful student is able to. Each person will be given a chance to write down their responses individually at first. They will be given approximately 10 minutes to complete this. The groups will then be asked to share their answers with the others in their group with the goal of creating 3 answers for each statement. They will be given approximately 20 minutes to complete this task. The recorders will be asked to place the statements and their group's 3 answers on the chart paper that I have provided. The teachers will then be given a 10-minute break. After the break, each group's reporter will present their charts to the whole group, and I will ask the reporter to share how they came to their decision. I will ask the other groups if they have any questions to ask the group that is presenting, and I will repeat this process until all groups have presented. After all the groups have presented their charts, we will discuss the findings. We will look for any similarities and differences in all the answers. This will take approximately 10 minutes. I will ask the staff to come back together as a whole group, and we will review all the group's charts, and as a group we will create one chart that has 3 answers for each statement. The purpose of this activity is to give me the information I need about the current culture of the school and to give the staff an opportunity to collaborate and create a document in preparation of them collaborating to create the shared vision.